Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. So Jeff Horn gets revenge on Michael Zerafa by defeating him in a 10-round majority decision. I've got to say, if you've not seen this fight, it's worth watching. Really good fight, fun fight, blood, guts, a knockdown, some good drama, really good scrap down in Australia. And credit to Jeff Horn for avenging that defeat back in August. I mean, it was a quick turnaround. They fought in August and the rematch took place in December. And bear in mind how Jeff Horn lost that first fight. He got beat up and stopped by the bigger man. And for him to turn it around in a few months like he did, I've got to give him credit because, like I say, that defeat first time around wasn't a competitive fight where it was back and forth and Jeff Horn just got caught. No, he got smashed in the first fight. And for Jeff Horn to win this rematch, really goes to show what he's about as a fighter. So he deserves credit because he came back stronger, fitter, he made adjustments, he showed good heart, and he got the win. He avenged that defeat to Michael Zerafa. So credit to Jeff Horn. I really wasn't expecting it. Based on the first fight, how that went, I was picking Zerafa again. I didn't make an official prediction, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say, oh, I thought Jeff Horn was going to win. I thought Michael Zerafa was going to win again. So yeah, fair play to Jeff Horn for avenging that defeat. And yeah, like I said, I've got to say, really good fight. It's definitely worth watching if you get the chance. Early on in the fight, Jeff Horn actually got cut, and it was from a head clash. And yeah, he was bleeding quite bad, but he actually recovered quite well, and he boxed well after that. When he got cut, I was thinking to myself, you know what, this could all go wrong for him again, but to his credit, he showed good heart, he showed good composure, and the cut never really affected him. He seemed undisturbed by the cut, to be quite honest. He was moving around a lot more in this second fight, popping the jab and landing it fairly regularly, and in the early rounds, he was outboxing Michael Zerafa, to be honest. Behind that jab, he was keeping Zerafa at bay and, he was picking up points. Michael Zerafa, though, he actually kind of found his range in the middle rounds and he started to have success and win rounds. He was applying sort of good pressure on Jeff Horn, and in the middle rounds, again, I kind of thought to myself, is Jeff Horn fading? Is Michael Zerafa now getting on top with his superior size and strength? But no, Jeff Horn regained control in the later rounds, and he actually dropped Michael Zerafa in was it round 8 or round 9? I think it was round 9. He landed a lovely right hand on Michael Zerafa, caught him flush, and it dropped Zerafa. Michael Zerafa beat the count and he saw out the round, and round 10, the final round, both guys were kind of trading and, looking for that big punch, but neither guy found it. And it went to the points, and Jeff Horn was awarded a majority decision. And yeah, I think Jeff Horn won this fight. I think he did enough to avenge that defeat, and the judges saw it the same way. Jeff Horn was awarded the 10-round majority decision. And again, like I said earlier, credit to Jeff Horn for avenging that defeat to Zerafa back in August. He showed good mettle, good heart, good adjustments, and he won the rematch. So fair play to him. And it was a good fight, so if you're interested in watching a good slugfest, find it online and watch it. Certainly worth watching, in my opinion. And there we go. What next for both fighters? Well, in regards to Jeff Horn, I mean, he's fighting at middleweight now. He was a former welterweight champion. Despite this win, I would say he's far too small for middleweight, to be honest with you. And while making welterweight is out of the question, I think at least he should go down to light middleweight, 154 pounds, because although even in that weight class he will be undersized, he's got more of a chance, At middleweight, Jeff Horn is just far too small. So I would say Jeff Horn needs to go down to 154. I just don't really see what fights are out there for him at 160. I guess the only fight that kind of makes sense and I could see happening would be Jeff Horn versus Ryota Murata. I could see that fight happening, but apart from that, I really don't think Jeff Horn has many options at £160. He may have a few more options at 154, and certainly he would be a bit more competitive. But even at world level at 154, I wouldn't pick Jeff Horn to beat anybody, it's got to be said. From a selfish perspective, I would love to see Tim Zhu versus Jeff Horn at 154. I'd imagine down under in Australia, that would be a massive fight, and it's certainly a fight that would interest me. I'd imagine that would do great pay-per-view numbers down in Australia, so there we go. Jeff Horn gets revenge over Michael Zerafa, winning a 10-round majority decision. Share your thoughts below. What did you make of the fight? And what is next for Jeff Horn? Share your thoughts below. Peace.